God fucking damn. Wow, that's immense. Let's get into it. 50%? That's not even a lot, bro. You know, if I got like 99%, I think I wouldn't have made this video. And here, I guess what I'll do is I'll talk about my experience. How did my 600 hours go? It was obsessive. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm like a pretty avid gym goer. It's something that definitely takes priority over a lot of things throughout my day. I plan towards it like the next morning every night, so like it influences a lot of my decisions. I'm a gym rat. That's all I'm really saying. There's nothing special, but I did find myself, let's say, making excuses to not go to the gym so that I could play Warframe earlier in the morning or a lot later at night. I was really obsessed with Warframe. It was super fun, and yeah, like I don't think honestly there's anything bad I can say about Warframe as a whole. I'll be honest, one thing that kind of does suck, I guess this is like a partial negative towards Warframe. Steel Path, or the end game, is really easy, and yeah, that's all there is, honestly. Like, Steel Path is the same thing as whatever the base solar system is called, once you figure out the things you need to figure out. And honestly, all it boils down to is having leveled up galvanized mods and matching up proper elements to the matching proper elements to the proper faction to do optimal damage, which, like, yeah, it's a little nerdy and like it's a little finicky that, you know, you got to go and figure out like all the builds and all the setup behind it does take a little bit of extra time. But once you have it set up, it's kind of just like, it's really easy, especially when you use like a decent gun, and once you have like an idea of how to make builds, and then what your playstyle is, especially. Yeah, Steel Path is kind of brain dead. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. And it kind of sucks, honestly, because I remember my first Steel Path mission with my friend that I've been playing the shit out of this game with, and we started playing this together at the same time, and it was really cool to see that we were clocking in the same amount of hours at the same time, because like we were both just like from dawn to dusk. It was Warframe, it was grinding, and it was a lot of fun. And our first Steel Path mission, I don't think I recorded it because it was just really intense, and at the time I thought it was a flop of a thing to record, but I kind of wish I did now so I can show the gameplay. It was really hard, and we were doing no damage, not no damage, but like it was slow kills. It was really challenging, and I think it took us almost an hour just to complete some regular. I think it was literally, you know what it was? I think it was Saya's vision. I think it was actually Saya's vision. Yeah, we did that, and it was so like, yes, we struggled, yes, we died a lot, and like, yeah, I got a little dicey towards the end, like we were about to just completely die out, but it was really rewarding. It was really fun, and it made me want to do it again, you know. And it had me excited for like, oh my god, like the end game is hard and challenging, it's going to be difficult. This is going to be like so much fun, you know. And then it's not, after a point, once you like figure things out, once you get arcanes going, and obviously like this can all be expedited a lot quicker with like how much of a plat income you have. Neither of us really spent, except for like cosmetics, and I was like, this is a bad addiction, but I got really into like ribbon trading. A lot of the time I spent, and this is also kind of why I ended up needing to take a break too, a lot of the time I spent while on Warframe was also on Warframe Market, just like trying to get ribbons for cheap, looking for specific ribbons, trying to sell my ribbons, and just trying to make big trades. And it's a lot of fun, but The same thing with like PoE2, which I played a lot of when the beta first released last year, or not last, I guess a little over a year ago now. I got really into trading on PoE2, and that obsession with the market. Granted, like I understand PoE2's market is a lot more volatile than something like Warframe's. Warframe's is like really stable. Prices are kind of set on things, and even if like new releases on certain items come out, yeah, their price is gonna be inflated, but like it dips really quick. Whereas I found like on PoE, this is also a tangent by the way, I do apologize, but on PoE2, fuck that market, like 100%. Like, yo, fuck the PoE2 market. It is so volatile. It is so, like, instead of anyone trying to get a sale through on the PoE2 side of things, like their mindset is like, I want the most I can get. So let's say like I pull up the trade market. If I see you trading X for 100 divines, right, I'm gonna put it in for 101 divines, and then the next person's gonna come in and then put it in for 102, 103, and so on and so forth. And that's how I found that like the prices on things were just escalating so high. Also, like a YouTube video on anything just would like would destroy the PoE2 market. But on Warframe, it's a lot different, where you put, say you want to sell X for 100, the next person that comes in is gonna see that and they're gonna be like, oh, you know what, I want the plat right here right now, I'm gonna sell X for 99, and then it just keeps going down and down. Obviously, like there is a stopping point to it, but that's just one thing I noticed that is different from like two games that have a real like similar live market, but I don't know what it is, bro. like Warframe players just I don't know, like the market's better, that's all I can say. But nonetheless, I found myself obsessing over the market a lot and like flipping and trying to make trades and like, you know, like trying to get as much plat as possible. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like there were times, you guys see like my older videos, there were times when I was down to like 5-10 plat, and it made me not want to play the game, even though like I could do everything I want to do because I have my Warframes, I have my weapons, and I have my builds. Just seeing my plat so low made the game less fun, and that was kind of like one of the first initial red flags. I was like, okay, hold on, like why do I care so much about plat? Obviously, like if I could just like buy as much plat as I want and constantly just like feed my account, like, you know, that'd be the ideal. But then like, then that's a completely different game. All right. And if you could do that for like over a long period of time, I don't know, maybe you'll have a different experience. But I took a real big interest into the market side because I did care about my plat, and I didn't want to drop a whole heck a ton if it wasn't on cosmetics. Now, so I know a few minutes ago I said like Warframe is great, just like almost perfect, absolutely nothing wrong with it. And then I immediately proceeded to like go on about how there were two things that I found wrong with it from my perspective. Like, not to say like those are fundamentally bad things for the game, they were just bad things for me. And I think like if you're watching this video and you're about to play Warframe, like, yo, like I put 600 hours into this game. Like this game it's great, and I think a lot of people should try it, and I think a lot of other games should take after it, like in terms of really good optimization, really nice character design, or like frame design, or whatever. Like this is a really stellar product from DE. But at the end of the day, for me, it is a live service game. So what that means is once you hit the end game, if the end game isn't that rewarding, if it isn't that challenging, things will start to get a little stale, which it kind of did for me. And yes, EDA and ETA are challenging, but even then, eventually those won't be challenging. And my last EDA ETA run compared to my first EDA and ETA run was a lot different. A, because like I started focusing on building a lot of Warframes and like weapons, but B, just because like, again, once your account progresses, like your overall damage will progress with that. So yeah, like things just get a little stale. And again, because it is live service, you are kind of in this like cycle of, I don't want to say this, and because I'm really, I don't want to shine too much of a negative light on Warframe, but live service games, you're gonna be stuck in this cycle of A, daily quests or daily things, and then B, it's being drip fed content. And those are two things that like I really hate, because like, let's be honest, a lot of live service games are really, really good, but a lot of them do have like those two factors in it. And like obviously something like League of Legends or like Apex Legends, it's a little bit different, because like if you don't play today, you don't miss out on anything really, unless like it's an event, but then it's purely cosmetic or whatever. More like MMOE, RPG, live service type shit with games like Warframe, Maple Story, even something like Genshin Impact, let's say. I hate that I'm comparing it together, but there are dailies to do, and you are being drip fed content at a slower pace, just so they can keep player count high over an extended period of time. Obviously they calculate like the highs and lows of it and they plan around it or whatever, but it just kind of sucks to be like tethered on that rope. And yeah, like I don't really know how else to say it. So I took a break for, let me see, what day is it today? Today's the 8th. Last time I logged in, I think was like, well, I think I logged in a few times, but last time like I actually played, it was like a few days before Christmas. It was like the weekend before Christmas, and I remember sitting there that weekend because, I guess a little bit of backstory. Before I hopped on Warframe, I was like big Maple Story playing. Like that was also an obsession. Yes, another live service game. Yes, I jumped from one live service. Yeah, I get it. Okay, like just whatever you want to comment, but like whatever you're about to say, I already know. I've already processed it. Okay, so yeah, thank you. But I'm already there. Yeah, I kind of spent like the whole year playing a lot of live service games and like being really, really grindy, putting a lot of time into it, which like I'm not gonna say I didn't have a great time. Like I had an amazing time. It was fun. Like this year of gaming was really, really fun. But then I was like, all right, I have a few hours. I don't really feel like playing a game right now. Let me just catch up on anime. And then I caught up on some anime. I caught up on The Water Magician. I caught up on Kaiju number 8. I caught up on My Hero. And then I sat there and I was like, oh, like, the weeklies are about to reset on Warframe. And no, it wasn't the weeklies. Oh yeah, it was like the daily reset was about to happen. So I was like, oh, like, you know, once reset happens, like I should go and max out the standing on things I need to max out, stuff like that. Make sure I oh my god, I postponed Deviri until the end all the time. So I was like, I should really get on to doing Deviri. That was also during like the whole Descendia update. So there was like a huge incentive to like play a lot of Purita Rebellion missions or the special alert missions. There was just so much going on in the game with the update, all the rewards that you could get, the dailies, the weeklies. It was like, it was booming, you know, like, and for a lot of people, like, that's really hype, right? And for a lot of people, like, it's a good thing. And I could see like the player base kind of went up a little bit there, which like 100%, like, I think it should have. It was great. And then Sunday came around and I was like, okay, like I need to do my Deviri. I need to like, this whole like idea of like, I need to do this. And I was like, yo, like, and then I guess this is where one of my flaws comes to play. I don't like being told what to do. I just it sounds so bad, but I don't like being told what to do, and I don't like feeling like there's like shit I have to do, unless it's like, you know, like real life responsibilities are one thing, but then feeling like responsibilities when it comes to gaming is another thing, you know. And I didn't like that mixing together, because like I play games because like I want to relax and like take a step away from, you know, like stuff. not like I'm not going through anything. Like I like playing video games because, like, you know, like you enter a different world, but like whatever. I feel like I'm trying to explain myself, but like I don't know. So like that whole like thought, I was like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then I was like, yo, like, you know what else I need to do? I need to catch up on Mushoku Tensei. And then I did, and then I was like, you know what else I need to watch, because I haven't watched it in a while, is that new season of Konosuba. And I was like, oh man, like then I should watch To Your Eternity, then I should watch Secrets of the Silent Witch, and then I should watch, and then I just started catching up on all the anime that I missed, so like this past year. And I spent that whole week of Christmas like obviously doing a bunch of family stuff, a whole lot of eating. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I ate way too much, and like low-key I'm still ashamed about it, but it was crazy. It was a lot of food. And then like, yeah, so like that whole week I just spent watching anime and doing Christmas stuff with family. And I was like, you know, I'll take a break from Warframe, because like this whole like I need to do everything, I was just like, man, fuck that. Like you're not telling me what to do. All right, that's not happening today, bro. Like I don't need to do anything, all right, except for like my real life responsibilities and whatever. So I caught up on that all that anime, and once I did, I kind of like reflected. I was like, damn, like there was a lot of stuff I needed to catch up on. Just like how did I get so obsessed with like just like spending all my time on the live service games? And like I understand that's like a core part of keeping player base on a game like this, you know, like the daily grind, the weekly grind, the to-do list that adds up, all like the big events that need a lot of grinding. And I know that those are core things that a game needs to have for it to like stay alive and to do well, and for it to like obviously then progress with like more players, more money, blah blah blah, whatever. I reflected on it, and I was like, damn, like because it's more than a feeling of FOMO. Like, you know, like when you're at school and your best friend skipped school for 2 weeks because Modern Warfare 2 came out, and you know he's just at home playing, it's like you're jealous and you're missing out, you know. But it's like, it's whatever, because you're just missing out on fun. There's no sense of like you're falling behind, or there's no sense of like you're losing. And that's probably like the biggest thing I felt when I wasn't playing Warframe, or I wasn't like doing what I need to do on MapleStory. It was just this like sense of like, oh, you're losing right now. It's beyond FOMO. It's like you're going backwards. Your account is like stagnant, which is like basically negative progress. You're like, your account's dying. And again, I hate being told what to do. So I was just like, yo, like fuck you. Like I'm not I'm not doing this anymore. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take another weekend off. And then I hit my Steam wish list. And I know, no, I didn't like hit my Steam wish list, but like I was on Steam just looking at like all the Game of the Year stuff, all the sales that were going on, and I saw a lot of the games that are on my wish list that are on sale. And then that was like another big like whoa moment for me, because like there were games on my wish list that I've been excited for years, games that I've like imagined playing just based off of a 7-second trailer from like 2022. And that's all that was all I needed, because like I knew it was going to be heat and I was excited for it. And I just didn't play them this year, you know. A lot of games like that. And like I know the whole Steam library graveyard is a thing, and like I understand that, and that's a whole different subject. But I didn't even have a Steam library graveyard. I had a Steam wishlist graveyard, you know. Like my dreams didn't age and die. My dreams just like never came to fruition basically. And I was like, damn, like why am I not playing any of these games? And then I was like, oh my god, like I spent all year just like feeding into like the whole live service side of things, you know, like getting caught up in it all. So like I fell behind on all this anime, and then I fell behind on all this gaming. I was like, bro, fuck that. you know? So yeah, the LDR, long story short, basically what I'm saying is I'm going to take a little break from Warframe. I don't think I'm going to take a break from YouTube, because even without playing Warframe, I've still been gaming, you know, like I just haven't, like, I didn't stop gaming. I've been playing video games. Okay. There was a couple days where I was just playing a lot of League of Legends, because, like, you know, like once in a while you just gotta get out your system, you know what I mean? Like, just like a couple of hits, nothing crazy. But then I started tackling my Steam wish list, and it's been a real magical moment. I'm coming towards the end of Trails in the Sky First Chapter Remake, and I'm planning on doing a video for that. So obviously the format's going to be a lot different from like the content I've been uploading like as of this date. Yeah, I don't think like, I mean, like, yeah, my first video was a Maple Story video, and now I've been doing a bunch of Warframe content. Like, I hope it's pretty clear I'm not like gonna ever be sticking to one game really. I would kind of just like I like making videos, and I like playing video games. I like playing a lot of different video games. I don't want to get locked up into one thing. But I think I also want to make a couple of videos on animes. So like, whatever. What I'm trying to say is my next video is not going to be a Warframe video, and like, if you don't fuck with that, like, I totally understand, and I apologize. I'm not quitting Warframe forever. I think like I'm gonna just have to put this aside for now, and probably, and you know, like, the one thing that's really nice is because I did spend so much time like learning about the game, and I'm set up in terms of mods and arcanes and all that stuff and Archon shards. Returning to the game will be really simple. So honestly, like, if there's ever a really cool patch, like, it'll be easy for me to hop in and just check things out and try it out. But like, being a daily player again, probably not going to be for me. Yeah, I'm having fun playing other games right now on my wish list, especially Trails. And when I'm not playing Trails and I'm just like sitting back watching YouTube or whatever and relaxing, I'm not feeling that sense of like you're losing, you know? And that kind of means a lot to me. Like, I don't know, like, it sounds corny, but it feels like how gaming used to feel when I was a kid, you know? And I think like ultimately I'm gonna have to take a long break from not all live service games, because like I said, like stuff like League and stuff like Apex are a little bit different, you know, like your account's not degrading necessarily by you not playing. Like, you can just hop back in. Like, obviously, like, you'll need to brush up your skills because you're washed, but games like Warframe, games like Maple Story, other MMOs, like, I think I'm gonna have to take a break from MMOs for the rest of this year, or I know it's the new year, but like for this whole year, because like, yeah, like I missed out on a lot of games, and I also missed out on just watching anime, just because like I felt the need to grind so much. So yeah, next video is gonna be on Trails. I'm in the last chapter. That's all I'm gonna say. If you guys, for whatever reason, enjoyed the video, leave a like. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you stick along for the ride and watch me make a bunch of videos on other games and possibly some anime, because yo, this season of anime is looking ridiculous, bro. Nuts. Like, it's crazy how good this season's looking. Yeah, that's all. I'm gonna figure out a way to talk about it. But if you're sticking around for the ride, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next video. Later.